Welcome to our deep dive into the future of technology. We're about to explore some seriously mind-blowing stuff, the kind of tech that sounds like it's straight out of science fiction. But trust me, this is the real deal. Today we're exploring 9 groundbreaking trends that could reshape our world in the next 5 years. We're not just talking about incremental upgrades here, these are paradigm shifts with the potential to revolutionize everything from healthcare to how we interact with the world around us. So, buckle up because things are about to get really interesting. Let's get started. Let's talk quantum computing, potentially the biggest technological leap since the transistor. Instead of bits, we have qubits. These can be both simultaneously. This changes how we process information, solving problems classical computers can't. Think cryptography, drug discovery, materials science. Companies like Google and IBM are making strides, machines with unthinkable processing power. Quantum computing is unlocking unimaginable possibilities. Next up, neuromorphic computing. This is about building computers that mimic the human brain. I'm talking about replicating the structure and function of neurons and synapses in hardware. Why would we want to do that? Because our brains are still far superior to even the most powerful computers when it comes to things like pattern recognition, learning, and adapting to new information. Neuromorphic chips can process information in parallel, just like our brains do, and they can learn and adapt in real time. This makes them ideal for tasks like image recognition, natural language processing, and robotics. Imagine autonomous vehicles that can navigate complex environments with human-like intuition, or robots that can work alongside humans in factories and warehouses, learning new tasks on the fly. This technology could also lead to breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, creating AI systems that are not only more powerful but also more energy efficient. We're talking about AI that can learn from its experiences, just like we do, and solve problems in ways that are more intuitive and human-like. Let's move on to something completely different. Synthetic biology. Now, this is where things get really wild. We're talking about engineering life itself, designing and building biological systems from the ground up. Imagine programming cells like we program computers, creating organisms that can produce biofuels, pharmaceuticals, or even break down plastic waste. This is the potential of synthetic biology. We could engineer crops that are resistant to disease and drought, reducing our reliance on pesticides and increasing food production. Or we could create bacteria that can clean up oil spills or remove toxins from the environment. The possibilities are literally endless. Synthetic biology has the potential to revolutionize industries like agriculture, medicine, and manufacturing. We're talking about a future where we can grow materials instead of mining them, where we can create personalized medicines tailored to an individual's genetic makeup. This is a powerful tool, and like any powerful tool, it comes with risks. We need to be careful about the ethical implications of synthetic biology and ensure that it's used responsibly, but the potential benefits are simply too great to ignore. Let's talk about brain-computer interfaces, or BCIs, a direct link between our brains and computers, allowing us to control devices with our thoughts. This technology can be transformative, especially for people with disabilities. Imagine controlling a prosthetic limb with ease, or communicating with a computer if you're unable to speak or type. The potential applications go far beyond assistive technology. Imagine controlling your smartphone with just your thoughts, or learning new skills by downloading information directly into your brain. We're still in the early stages, but companies like Neuralink are investing heavily in BCI technology. They envision a future where BCIs enhance our abilities and blur the lines between humans and machines. It's a future with exciting possibilities and ethical challenges. BCIs have the potential to fundamentally change what it means to be human. Next up is spatial computing, changing how we interact with the world. It blends digital and physical worlds, creating immersive experiences. Think augmented reality, virtual reality, and mixed reality. Your surroundings become your canvas, with information overlaid on your environment. Interact with digital objects as if they were real. This impacts gaming, education, and healthcare. Imagine surgeons using AR headsets during procedures, or architects collaborating on 3D designs in real time. And then there's the metaverse, a shared virtual world accessible through VR and AR. This is where things get really interesting. Imagine working, socializing, and shopping in a digital environment. Spatial computing is evolving rapidly, transforming industries and blurring physical and digital lines. Let's talk robots, but not the clunky, pre-programmed machines of the past. We're talking about advanced robots that can learn, adapt, and work alongside humans in ways we never thought possible. Think collaborative robots or cobots designed to share our workspaces and assist us with tasks. These robots are equipped with advanced sensors and AI algorithms that allow them to work safely and efficiently alongside human workers. We're seeing cobots being deployed in industries like manufacturing, logistics, and healthcare, where they're automating repetitive tasks, improving efficiency, and reducing the risk of workplace injuries. But it's not just about industrial robots. We're also seeing the development of social robots designed to interact with humans on a more personal level. These robots can be used in healthcare settings to provide companionship to the elderly, in education to assist teachers, and even in therapy to help people cope with mental health issues. As robotics technology continues to advance, we can expect to see even more sophisticated robots entering our workplaces and homes, augmenting our capabilities and changing the way we live and work. Now let's shift gears and talk about something that's crucial for the future of our planet: biodegradable electronics. We live in a world awash in electronic waste, with mountains of discarded phones, laptops, and other gadgets piling up. But what if our electronics could simply decompose naturally at the end of their life cycle? That's the promise of biodegradable electronics, devices made from sustainable organic materials that can break down harmlessly in the environment. Researchers are exploring a range of materials for this purpose, from plant-based polymers to mushroom fibers. The goal is to create electronics that are not only functional but also environmentally friendly. Imagine medical implants that dissolve naturally after serving their purpose, eliminating the need for risky removal surgeries, or consumer electronics that can be composted like food waste, reducing our reliance on landfills and toxic e-waste processing. Biodegradable electronics are still in the early stages of development, but the potential is huge. It's about creating a more sustainable future for electronics, where our devices don't come at the cost of the planet. In an increasingly digital world, our personal data is more valuable than ever. But who really owns that data? That's the question at the heart of personal data sovereignty, a movement that aims to give individuals more control over their digital identities and how their data is used. Right now, our data is often collected, stored, and monetized by large tech companies without our explicit consent or understanding. But imagine a world where you have complete control over your data, where you decide what information is collected, how it's used, and who has access to it. That's the vision of personal data sovereignty. It's about empowering individuals to manage their digital identities and protect their privacy in the online world. This is where technologies like blockchain and decentralized identity solutions come in. These technologies allow us to store and manage our data securely, giving us more control over how it's accessed and used. As concerns about data privacy and security continue to grow, expect to see a surge in demand for solutions that put individuals back in control of their digital lives. Finally, let's talk about materials that can think for themselves. Smart materials. These are materials that can sense and respond to changes in their environment, adapting their properties in real time. Imagine buildings that can adjust their temperature or lighting based on the weather outside, or bridges that can monitor their own structural integrity and alert engineers to potential problems before they become serious. We're talking about materials that can heal themselves when damaged, reducing waste and extending the lifespan of products. And materials that can change color or shape on demand, opening up a world of possibilities in design and functionality. Smart materials are already being used in a variety of applications, from self-healing paints and coatings to shape-shifting alloys used in aerospace and automotive engineering. As research in this field continues to advance, we can expect to see even more incredible applications of smart materials, transforming industries and blurring the lines between the materials we use and the technologies they enable. So there you have it, 9 technological trends that are poised to reshape our world in the next 5 years and beyond. These innovations are not just incremental improvements. They represent fundamental shifts in how we interact with technology and with each other. These technological trends are just the beginning of a future where the lines between biology, computing, and the physical world blur. We're entering an era of unprecedented technological advancement, one that holds both immense promise and potential challenges. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the innovations that will shape our world in the coming years. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights into the future of technology.